Good morning, everyone. It is time for my morning chillaxy, relaxy Stardew extravaganza. So, let me get this game started. And we are going to chill like villains. Chilling like a villain on this Saturday morn. It is Saturday, right? I am of the opinion that it's Saturday. It's Saturday, we're gonna chill. So, when I last left off, all of the strawberry plants had been planted. I was able to get 43 of them. I was able to get the fertilizer so I can get one extra crop out of 20 of those. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it fly. It feels like a win. Let's look and see. I checked at the end of the last stream to see what the weather and everything would be like, but let's refresh. Okay, so it's sunny today. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, so dang, no help watering all the crops. The spiritual forecast for the day is that the spirits are in good humor. So, absolutely no plan. I'm trying to kind of grind it a little bit, but this early in the game, I'm not 100% certain that it makes that much of a difference. We'll see. Coleslaw. Ugh, let's read the recipe. Coleslaw. Envisioning bland mounds of limp cabbage, you're not alone, but a great coleslaw can be so much more. Make sure you have juicy, fresh cabbage for this one. Toss with a little vinegar and mayonnaise and you're all set. Ah, that's crisp. Ew, I don't actually like coleslaw. In real life, I find it to be very unnecessarily slimy and wet. But everybody else seems to love it, so everybody else enjoy. Not trying to check the mail. Okay, let's water the cat. This is a lot of stuff to water. I'm already not excited for it. But it has to be done. Profit potential. We are building a new life. And that takes gold. Well, it does the way I do it anyway. Okay, this is a hot mess. I don't know what let's focus. I'm wasting so much of this water, it's ridiculous. Nice. On to the 20 expedited strawberries with all of the fabulous and fly fertilized properties, and now I'm just gonna go refill and sexualize my morning chicken festival. Come on. Time for some new ovums. Should I? Oh, I was like, should I store them and keep them? No. I got the big eggs. I got the big eggs I'm gonna need for the community center. Ooh, I'm gonna put them in the community center box before I accidentally eat them. Let's see, I already have that slot open. I could go put it in now, but I don't want to run to the community center 50 million times. Just because I can, with half a pocket of stuff. Let's see. Animal bundle. I'm trying to figure out what I do and do not have to buy. I've got to tell you, I've tried to complete the community center in 1 year in my personal gameplays. I have never gotten it done, and I don't think I've ever ticked the guarantee community center completable in 1 year button. So, I mean, I don't know why not. It kind of seems to me that if you guarantee that it's completable, I know you could still miss something that you need to get or fail to do something or whatever it is. It doesn't guarantee that you will get it done. It just guarantees that you can get it done. I'm grabbing this stuff, all the geodes and stuff, because I intend to run to the other side of town and put this stuff crack the geodes and then go to the museum, since I've got so much stuff for the museum, and I really want to get access to my ancient seed, so I'm going to take that to the museum. That's my plan. As far as any other plan, I see that it's Sunday, so I guess I need to plan to go ahead and run to the woods, and hopefully I can remember to run to the woods right after I water all of this stuff. Then I can see if she's got something, if the seller in the woods has got something I need, then I can go ahead and make a plan to just run around and sell whatever I need to afford it. Yeah, I've never been able to get the community center done in 1 year, and I haven't done the guarantee completable thing more than once. I know that when I did it, I still didn't get it done in that save. And for whatever reason, the way my mind works, I think if I don't tick that button and I leave it all completely up to chance and I still manage to get it done within 1 year one day, that's going to make it super uber specifically special. And if I do get it done, but I did tick the button to the option that guarantees that it's completable, I know I'm going to spend the rest of my time playing, wanting to start another save and do it without it, just wondering if I could have ever done it without it. This way, if I ever get it done, it's really going to be a remarkable thing. Okay, everything is watered. I'm going to take some time right now, while I know I already have energy to refill the watering can, because the last thing I want to do is pop up later on and find that my watering can is empty and my energy is all the way gone. I might take my tools with me, since I've got the upgraded, oh, I can make another pack of spring seeds and make some more passive moolah. I think I'm gonna go back out, plant this stuff. Well, you know what? No. I'm gonna make the seeds and maybe come back and plant them later. I can plant them now because I have some empty spots, but I won't water them right now, because I do not want to accidentally waste some time I might need in order to get stuff from the seller. So I'm gonna just run, well, I'm gonna trot. I'm gonna slowly canter my way down to the woods, see what's up. Yeah, I'm not officially trying to get the community center in 1 year, but so far as I know, my default mode is to go for the community center, so unless at some point that plan changes, I'm kind of passively trying to get it done as quickly as possible. It's just not my main concern. Let's see. Maple syrup. Truffle oil, hardwood, quality sprinkler. Oh man, I would love to get that quality sprinkler. That would really make my life easier. Even if it's just 8 squares out of what must be 60, 80. I have no idea how many crops I just watered, actually. Must be close to 100. No, still, those squares would help. But, I don't know what should I get. The iron fence, definitely not. Spicy eel. Oh, man, that's worth it for that speed. I would pay that, but I don't think it's wise to pay that right now. Goat cheese. This is a nightmare. There's so much stuff here I need. The goat cheese is 5. No. They've got 5 of them at 2,000 gold. A cherry bomb. Regularly, I would like to have that because it's so good in the mines. But I can make my own now. I've got the recipe, so it's not that important. Let's see. Joja cola for 500 gold. That is sweet. That is ripe. They must have found out that Harvey, my main man, the Harvesicle man, he's out there making medical halitosis treatments out of Joja cola, apparently. They're trying to amp the price up now so they can profit off to the left side. See what you've done, Harvey? You've disgusted me and you've started a trend. Combat quarterly. Oh, okay. I'm not worrying about books even a slight bit, not even kind of concerned. Don't think I could make over 4 grand today if I wanted to. So I want the rare seed. I know I can get the maple syrup myself. It'll just take a long time. The truffle oil is stupid expensive at over 4,000 gold, so I'm not worried about that. I'd like the quality sprinkler, but I don't think it's the best investment right now. I'm probably going to end up coming back to get that spicy eel. And I am planning on getting the goat cheese. That is of the utmost important. Well, you know what? Is it that important? Let me think. I want to get a barn. If I get the spicy eel right now, I can run around this town so quickly getting all this stuff done, it's ridiculous. I might actually be able to make the money back in the time it'll save me. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna buy the spicy eel right now. And then, I wonder if I should use some of the energy that I have, or just eat the spicy eel and run all day. I can't think of anything profitable that I could do that would use my energy, so I'm gonna just eat the spicy eel. Oh, see if I can go make the... I don't know. I'm hoping for at least $2 grand for that goat cheese. Let's see, which way should I go? I think it's best to stick with my plan. Just run. I don't know, I mean, yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna look for foraging. Because I'm thinking at this speed, I've got the time to run around and see if I can find extra money laying around, so let's go do it. Fantabulous. That's not a lot, but it's some. Ugh. These onions, for the longest time, I thought that they weren't used in anything, and then I found out that they were used in the salad recipe. And I find it fascinating that no matter how many times I play this game, I both consume huge amounts of salad. Let's just check and see what the guy with the hats has. Sou'wester, the rain hat, and the straw hat. So I've got the straw hat because I beat Abigail at her own game. Yay. I love to do that. I do want to get the Sou'wester, but I'm not even slightly concerned with that today. I love having that hat when it rains. It makes me so happy. It reminds me of that commercial. The fish stick commercial from my childhood. The Gordon's Fisherman. And I just absolutely love having that memory because honestly I think I liked the commercial more than I liked the fish sticks, but man, I was fine with the fish sticks. The fish sticks were yummy. It was fine. I always like stuff like that. I think I still do to this day. Oh, but every single time I play this game, I find it interesting. I consume infinite salads, but I also basically never make a salad. And you have the recipe, but it's just you need these stupid spring onions, and the only place where you could get them is out there in the wild. So while I'm fine with that, I also find it to be the perfect impedance to me actually caring to make that salad at any point in the game. Okay, so the one thing that's down here is the carp surprise. I can't begin to imagine why I'd have to spend 300 gold on that. I'm not interested. Morning, Evelyn. Or Granny. She said I could call her Granny. It's nice to be so close to the ocean. The sound of the sea makes going to sleep a lot easier. Oh my gosh. She said that and now I feel like I'm gonna yawn. I'm not fully awake yet. Oh boy, I'm thinking about going to sleep. As kids, we hunted for seashells after the tide went out. Those were the days. Dreamy remembrances. Oh, it's Halesbull's birthday. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I have nicknames for everybody. That's one of my nicknames for her. I usually call her Hales Bales. I like that one because it references both her name being Haley and the bale of hay thing because her hair is that golden color. A bale of hay. It depends. Generally, I call her Hales Bales when she has decided that she's going to shun me for the day and refuses to speak to me, but who knows? I'm whimsical about these things. I think if I take these veggies back and make them into seeds, I'm pretty sure that you make more profit selling the stack of seeds than selling just the veggies. Now, I don't know about the new update. That was a tip that I got from another Stardew streamer. And that was a long time ago, and I have remembered it ever since because I would rather make the most that I can possibly make. So instead of selling those right now, I'm going to run to Clint's before he closes, and I'm going to gamble on spending money to crack these geodes because I don't know if that's going to be profitable or not. I'm not too worried about the goat cheese. If I can't get it today, my intent is to build a barn, and I do want to get a whole bunch of animals. Also, if I get the goat cheese, I still need a goat milk for another bundle in the community center. So that doesn't guarantee me that I don't have to buy the goat. It would be great if I didn't have to buy any of the barn stuff because it's so expensive. The problem is, I love my barns. I think the cows are adorable, and I'm basically going to buy this stuff anyway, so I don't know why I'm fronting. I might as well just go for both. Go for broke, going for both, and if the goat cheese doesn't work, I'll deal. I can still use it in the community center, even if I end up buying a goat myself. There's no way to lose. But I'm also not sure there's a way to lose if I cannot make that $2,000. And I'm just running around enjoying the game. Okay, cracked the geodes. Yeah, I thought not. Okay, I haven't put either of those in. Ugh, should I sell the earth crystal? I could really use that in a mayonnaise maker. I have the mayonnaise maker recipe, but I didn't have an earth crystal. I think it's a better investment in the overall game to keep that, sell the mudstone. Go put all of this stuff in the museum, see what happens next. Nope, 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 nope. Me. I honestly don't guess I care that much where I put them, but I kind of like to keep some type of a pattern. Like I like all the sea style stuff over here. Kind of want it all in one area. And this is what it was all for, the ancient seed. Oh. No concept of where I should put any of this stuff. In my mind, I want it all to look nice and be arranged in a certain way, but me, you know what? I'm just kind of let it do what it do. Ever so slightly. Not much. Ultimately, I do like to have the control over the way this thing looks. I like all my purples in one area, but all my greens in one area, but other than that, meh. I don't have a 100% plan. I don't need one. That part of my brain exists where I would memorize exactly where I want everything and do it in every game. I just don't want to trigger that part of my brain because it's not always the most fun part of my brain. So, okay, I got the ancient seed. Oh, and I got that. Oh, that's the only thing I was concerned with, but I also got a starfruit seed and the standing geode, which I adore because it's just a giant, gorgeous amethyst, and I adore amethyst IRL. I was gonna run back up, make the seeds, sell these. I'm still gonna run down here. We'll see. I'm not married to getting the goat cheese. But yeah, it's worth it if there's enough foraging. Trying to pick it up, it's not coming. Still keeping at it. Yes, thought I saw something down here. And it's a rerun. I already put the glass shards into the museum. I don't need these. Hello, I hope your new farming life is panning out as you'd hoped. You know what, Elliot? I'm hoping it pans out as I hoped too. So far, I've got 5 million crops to water, and the profit is It's reasonable, but it's not entirely encouraging, so I'm not sure yet. I don't even know how to answer you. Basically, I'm able to keep myself in the occasional spicy eel, and I'm going to count that as a victory. As far as being in the money, got absolutely no idea just yet. Maybe I did move from the city so I could make a ton of money. Maybe that was my secret, latent hope, my desire for the entire game is to just get rich, extremely not quick. I do like to make that money in the game. I consider it to be the game telling me whether or not I'm acing everything. It's a way to tell if I'm winning or not. I do like to win. Okay. No, in. Okay. So, I want to leave some of this stuff in my inventory. I do not need all of this. I do not have a single leek. So I cannot make any seeds. And the seeds I made earlier, I've already planted. So now I have to decide if it's important enough to me to sell all of my good food, meaning the carrots. Those carrots are incredibly excellent food in this game. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to go for the... Oh, look at that. I already had a mussel. Cool. Well, I mean, if I had time, I could sell it. But I wouldn't have to... No. I'm just going to go ahead and take this. And then I'm going to go and see how much I can make taking it. And, I'll just figure it out. But I am going to leave the ancient seed so I don't magically accidentally sell it in some shocking, unexpected way. I am just not even slightly having that as an option. No, I will take this. In case I run back past the community center and I can get all that fiber. Oh. Or I could get the rare seed instead. Because I can't profit with that now, but I can most assuredly profit with it eventually. And I've already got $1,000. Is there a leak from before when I was selling them? No, are you kidding? Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh. Well, I sold it. Now I can get the goat cheese. I'm not feeling good about it, but it's an option. And I might as well sell the wild horseradish because I'm here. So, cheese. Let me see. I kind of want to go see if I can find Haley. But, oh, there she is. Oh yeah, I got you a birthday gift. And I was just running around desperately trying to find you all over town, and here finally you are. It's all I did today. You're that important to me. I love you so much. But really, I was thinking about just not even giving that to her. Because I thought I was going to have to go run up and find her. I guess I checked that already. And then there she is. It's not even her favorite gift. I thought maybe it doesn't even matter. I mean, I know it matters to some degree, but maybe not enough. Marnie says, has little Jade settled in yet? It's such a nice property for a pet to explore. Jade is settling in nicely. Jade seems to be settling in literally everywhere at literally all times of the day with absolutely no concern for anything else in life. $2,000 on the goat cheese. I'm just looking at how close I was to getting that quality sprinkler, but whatever. Watering an extra 8 crops is not that big of a deal, I think. Yep, getting the goat cheese. And there's nothing else to buy that makes any kind of sense, so there we go. We'll run back, put this in the box. Still don't know what else to do today, but that took so much time. Maybe I should run to the mines and finish using up this luck buff. I can't have that much time left on it, but I've got something left on it, that's for certain. So far. Oh, water these. Water them before I completely forget. And I might as well plant these now. I'm gonna leave that. Got the super meal, so if I wanted to, I could eat that for more speed, but they're so rare to me right now. Speed buff foods, I'd kind of like to save it for when I really and truly need it. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't know why. I might need it in the future. Who knows? Maybe a fish will request it. So, sell this. I wonder where I should plant. I don't know how. I'm trying to plan out where I'm going to plant this ancient seed. I guess I will just put it over here, because I just need it someplace that will be safe no matter what I do in the game. I just want to make sure I put it someplace where I'm not going to end up accidentally hacking it down with a tool. Do not know what the plan is. I might take this just because it's food, because I've just sold all of my nice backup food. Let's move all of that. That does not need to be in there. Would prefer to keep it where I have a singular chance of finding it when I need it. Ugh. I'm going to go to the mines and I'm going to use whatever teeny little bit of energy I have left. And then I have no idea what then. Maybe I should be fishing instead. Fishing does not take as much energy as whacking open geodes, and I just got to level 40 of the mines, where it is a lot harder. The leek I needed to make seeds earlier today. Oh man. If only I had run up this way. I had no reason to run up this way though. I was trying to make everything else before everything closed, and I did, so I guess I'm not going to stand around and regret it. Yikes. I still want to go into the mines. I do not know why. I had leeks over here. I have got to empty this box. This is madness. Whatever, at least I have excess food. Oh my word. I have cheated myself. And I forgot to bring my bomb making supplies. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to run back for them. Maybe I should fish instead. Ugh. I'm going to pop in and see if I can just whack anything groovy up. If I can get iron pretty quickly without a huge amount of work, I can complete one of the bundles in the community center. That would be worth it for me. Even though I forgot, well, that's a good sign. Even though I forgot, oh, nice. That's an even better sign. An already exposed, oh my gosh, I just got enough iron to make the bar. That was nice. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm just gonna run away from everything since, frankly, at this point, my weaponry just kind of sucks. I'm not gonna waste my time dealing 4 to 8 hit points or whatever it is with this puny sword. If I can at all outrun anything, that's what I'm gonna do. Nice. Oh no, I've run out of speed. Oh, it was a good run while it lasted. It's a good investment. I'm glad I got the spicy eel. You know what? I don't... Yeah, okay, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get the stone. I don't know if that was the wisest decision, but that's the decision I made. Yes, copper. Bomb making supplies. Eh. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, would have been nice to use that bomb over here, but I used it over there for a reason. There was obvious profit to be made. What? Is there a staircase right there that I missed? Oh, this thing, this thing broke a rock and revealed a staircase for me. How cool is that? I was like, how did I miss it? Oh! Well, that was nice. It's 10:40. Should I take this as a sign to keep going deeper, or... I'm gonna keep trying to go deeper since it just happened like that, like I wasn't even trying. Who knows? Maybe I can get to level 50. Who is to say at this rate? No, I need to know what's over here. There might be some really good loot right here. Okay, I'm taking all of that. I have the upgraded rucksack. Kind of want the bat wings. Pretty sure it's going to take me way too long to actually kill that thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, man. Get off me. No. No, most definitely not. Yes! Good day to mine. Today is a good day to mine. Suddenly wondering if there's an exposed staircase that I just haven't seen yet. Oh boy. Nice. Gonna pick that up. Yes, yes, yes. More profits. More oh. More profit. I really wish I could get that black slime. Here, move this just so I can see if I happen to get enough copper somehow down here to make another bomb. And so I can tell how much inventory space I have left, which is apparently so much I don't need to worry about it at all. So, cave carrot is 30 energy, field snack is 45. I'll stick with the field snack then. That'll work. Excuse me. Hiccups. Oh man, I really want whatever's in this thing. Oh. I think there's something in this slime. I think there's a weapon in here. I'm not sure. I cannot recall, but I've got this sensation that there's something worth getting. I cannot believe how much it's taking. I really need to upgrade my weapon. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh! Oh, cool. Thermal boots. I mean, that's also quite nice. Go better with all of my outfits. Well, maybe it doesn't actually go better with the outfit, but I think it does. A pop of color. I like it. I can deal. It's a little bright. I wouldn't necessarily have chosen this exact color, but guess what? I'm gonna go with it anyway. Function before fashion. Or both. I think it's both. Yep, that's it then. Can I get this before I pass out? Oh, I did. Okay, at least I got as much stuff as I could get. I got a whole lot of iron. I was just hoping I'd get enough iron for one bar. That is nice. Level up. Level 3 mining. +1 pickaxe proficiency. And new cooking recipe, miner's treat. Ugh. Gotta get that kitchen made. Wonder when I'm gonna get that kitchen started up. Ooh. No plans for that in the immediate future, by the way. Not even kind of thinking about a kitchen right now, except as an aside. So now I have a lot of potential decisions to make. Should I go get the geodes cracked? I'll think about it later. First I have got plants to tend. I'm sure the answer will just arise from nothing at some point. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start making iron bars. This is the coolest thing. I'm going to be able to go complete that bundle today in the, whatever it is, the miner's bundle. I was not planning on this. Should I put the hat on? I almost want to save the hat for summer, so I can be styling and profiling with my fly hair in the spring and then protecting my head on theme with the weather in the summertime. We'll see. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Sick. I will have my whole day without having to water anything. The spirits are very happy today. They will do your best to shower everyone with good fortune. Yes, this makes me want to go back to the mines. We'll see. Ah, it's salmonberry season. All across the countryside, bushes are teeming with juicy little berries, and they're free for the taking. Harvesting them is a great way to earn some extra cash. I don't know how much extra cash I expect to get out of my salmon berries. I might get them for food and gifts. I'm gonna grab some salmon berries because, what's his face? Shane? I have said before and I'll say again, Shane, in my opinion, he's as easy to gift as Linus is. Everybody talks about Linus being really easy to give gifts to because he just loves everything, but Shane just seems to be... I need to make some tappers and I've got the copper for it. But I don't have the wood, and I'm not wasting a super high luck day chopping wood. I refuse. So, we'll see. Seems like Shane likes all of this stuff. Nobody mentions that. But I can give him salmon berries, and he's just as happy as a clam. And once I realized that, I was like, well, I guess I know what I'm going to give you today, because while pizzas are nice at 600 gold a pop, everyone can live without that every once and again. I can give this guy, literally, I can give this man a puny, stop that, a puny wild berry, and he is just as thrilled as ever. I don't understand how I'm managing to water in this bizarre pattern that I am never going for in life. This is distressing and distracting all at once. I'm doing it, and I have no idea how it's happening. So basically what I'm going to do is spam him with salmon berries until he likes me, and I will converse with him after his attitude calms the heck out. That is how I romance Shane. Infinite foods and little to no conversation every single day until he finally drops the act and admits that he's been quietly in love with me since jump. Because I'm fabulous, darling, and who wouldn't be? Let's be real. I gotta love Shane, too. Especially once you know his story. He's dealing with stuff. And I can relate. No. Okay. I want to run to the mines. I wonder if I should run to the mines just to grab all of that food that I forgot was there, and then bring it back, and then go back to actually mine. I would rather spend time on an exceptionally low luck day doing something like that, but I don't know. I hate it when I have all of my stuff at the mines and I forget that I have it because I'm not seeing it every day in the boxes in the house. Like those stupid leeks. I could have made enough gold yesterday if I'd had all the leeks in the house to get not only the goat cheese but also the rare seed. Alas, it was not meant to be. Alright. Jules, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious, and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Linus. Okay, I'm trying not to read that over and over and over again. Yes, I got another 500 gold. Is this a new letter? It says, Dear Jules, how is the country life going for you? It's been lonely here without you, but I'm proud of what you're doing. Love, Dad. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Aw. Seed money from Gramps. How appropriate. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out. Instantly, by the way. In case you don't know. Instantly. The minute summer hits, they're gone. So plan ahead. Granny Evelyn. Oh, Granny Ev. Always dropping that sweet wisdom that we really desperately need, even though we might not know it yet. I almost forgot to make the iron bar. Ugh. I think it could have been done by now. Let's see, nothing else. I'm gonna keep my eggs, and I'm gonna quickly check and see what it takes. I know I need wood to make a mayonnaise machine, because at this point I could be making mayonnaise. I just need 15 pieces of wood. I can get 15 pieces of wood without wasting my entire day, and 15 pieces of stone. This is very much worth it. I don't have this recipe. I do have the staircase recipe? Okay. With the staircase recipe, so I guess if I'm gonna potentially go to the mines, I'll take my stones with me in case of emergency. I mean, I could always just come back to the box, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that I'm not gonna want to spend the time doing that. I think I'm gonna sell the quality retaining soil. And the reason why I'm gonna do that is that even though it actually can help you so that you don't have to water each spot, I have this crazy tendency to accidentally water everywhere in all crazy directions for no apparent reason. And so I might accidentally be watering that spot anyway, even though it's already retained the moisture from yesterday, which means basically that fertilizer is useless to me because it's not guaranteed that I won't have to water it the next day. And like I said, even if I don't have to water it, I might accidentally do so anyway, so yeah. I'm going to take the frozen tier that I know I need for the community center, and I'm going to put it right here. Instead of taking it to the museum right now, I'm thinking about selling all of my quartz, and maybe my amethyst, and getting this geode crack. No, I'm not going to crack the geode today, I'm not going to run over there, but I can pop these into the mail, and I can sell everything in this bottom row. I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to sell these things, make one mayonnaise maker, and start making mayonnaise. Since I finally got another sunstone, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, did I get, yeah, okay, here we go. So what I like to do with my mayonnaise machine is start... I could move the fence line, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think it would be nice to bring it down a little bit just so that the chickens have got a little bit more extra space. I might let the grass grow down here. So I like to rebuild my fence with makers. Makers and other stuff, but right now I've got my first mayonnaise maker and I forgot to bring an egg. But I'm gonna start rebuilding the fence line and placing it there because I think I'm gonna draw it down, give them a little bit more space for later on in the game, because I'm just gonna keep improving on that coop and adding more critters. So why not make more space now? No longer need this, this, or that. Would love to be able to upgrade my weapon today. So if I take my bat wings, my slime, how do I get into the Adventurers Guild? I killed the slimes already, so I can come in, right? No? Okay, I need to go to a level where I can get to 3 green slimes and do that, apparently. Huh. And I will take the cave carrots for extra food. Ugh. How about not forgetting anything super, super obvious? But here we go. No. I like to have the makers right there because then I can just, at a certain point in the game, I can just run up to exactly where I keep all of my chickens anyway. And the instant I grab their eggs, I can start making them into bigger, fatter artisan profits. And I am sipping my morning iced coffee. Oh, right. And get some gifts for Shaniac the Maniac. Let's get this done. I'm gonna miss an entire day. I'm gonna miss an entire day of harvesting these berries, and they make some good gifts and some good food, but I just can't care. I just can't be bothered to care. I'm gonna eat a super meal for extra speed. And I brought the slime and the bat wings back down here because my plan is that if I need to, if I can get into the Adventurers Guild today, and I need to, I can take that stuff that I can sell in the Adventurers Guild, and then I can possibly get a better weapon, but I don't know what kind of weapon will be available right now. It's just all up to chance, but that's the plan anyway. So I'm taking the bug meat. I'm gonna have to go into the higher levels so I can get the 3 extra slimes. I might as well just go down through here and see what happens. Ugh. What happens is that I've reached instantaneous regret and I wish I'd gone down the elevator. But it's fine. These are easy to whack. And I need stones. I can deal. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I need. Fabulous. And also, oh, I can get a whole lot of extra, what do you call them? Sunstones. Are they sunstones? Earth crystal. Oh. I don't know. I thought it was something elemental and planetary and whatever. So I can get a whole lot of extra earth crystals. You know, it's funny. I can never seem to remember the name of the earth crystal in the game or any of this stuff. That's just my mind doing stuff. I find it amusing because in real life, I'm that autist who loves rocks. I love crystals, and I generally can tell you what they are on sight if it's something I'm familiar with, especially the ones that I like. So the fact that I seem to have the most trouble remembering the stinking crystals, the rock element in the game, I find really fascinating and humorous. Okay, not only do I need this slime, I want that copper since I'm already here. Oh, nice, you got trapped. Nice. Nice! Ooh, oh, now I can get in. Now I can get in. I don't even need to be here, but I also want this. The copper is a really good thing for me to gather, because by the time I get to the part of the mines where I can gather iron, I tend to have used all of my copper. And not yet upgraded my pickaxe, which means that the lower level pickaxe takes a really long time to break through the iron, and I don't have enough bombs to do it efficiently. So it's actually a good thing for me to spend some time in this level of the mines, just because I can. So I'm going to lay some of this stuff over here. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to leave the excess stuff just because I can. But I will take this weapon. I never used the slingshot, actually. I don't have any real-life slingshot proficiency. I can't seem to, when I have it with me, I'm so unaccustomed to using it that I can't ever seem to use it without taking a lot of injury. So I have never learned to use it because I hate to waste the time. Oh, sick, I want the pirate sword. Okay, so I think early in this game, the pirate sword is the best thing to buy for your money, without having to kind of just go buck wild getting something like the claymore. I've gotten the claymore, but it's $2 grand and it takes 4 speed away. 20 to 32 damage is nice, but the pirate sword gives me +2 speed and gives me 8 to 14 damage, so I'm currently working with 4 to 8. Pirate sword starts at 8, this one ends at it. So I think I'm going to switch up to the pirate sword, and I will think about how to upgrade later, but I might not have to because I might be able to deal with the pirate sword. I'm going to go ahead and sell the rusty sword and the steel small sword. And the slime. Well, how much is this? Is it 850? It's 850. So I'll sell... How much is that? I'll just sell bug meat until I can get the sword. I don't need the bug meat that badly. And now I can do a little more damage in these mines. Oh my gosh. This is going to make a huge difference. I did not expect that I was going to be able to get that low into the mines that quickly. So the lower you get and the more the monsters increase, the more horrified I become at how badly my weapon works by comparison because of their level. But I got down very quickly. I'm going to take this slingshot and I might see if I can embarrass myself by trying to figure out how to use it properly. But I, once again, generally just forget it's here and am not particularly good at using it even when I recall, so I probably will just automatically use the sword and just move on with my life. Okay, let me get a sip. Have my nice liquids here so I can talk non-stop for hours at a time, which is the most natural thing to me anyway, but I do like to hydrate when I'm doing it, even when I'm off the air. But if I forget that it's there and I don't drink it, then it doesn't really do me any good, does it? I also have nice warm tea, iced coffee, and nice cozy warm strawberry tea. And it's not the best tea, but I mean, it's a strawberry tisane, so I'm really not complaining. It's more like an apple tisane with a strong strawberry hint. I think that's generally how they make that. Something like strawberry seems to always just be an apple tea with strawberry in it also. Okay, finally, we're getting down. That took me a minute. I really need to remember Clinty Poo's delightful offer to upgrade my stuff. Cool. Exhausted and only 2 snacks. No, it's fine. I was like, what was I thinking? I was thinking I can make food out of the bug meat. I already had a plan. Oh, way cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a bomb for here. This is ridiculous. I refuse to play this game. Waste all my energy needing to... No, I thought I had my sword. Oh, cool. Bye. Au revoir. Hate you, mean it, just not having it, and gone. Oh, come on. Okay. Probably should be using bombs here. Trying to keep them for an emergency. Since I only have the 12 copper. My speed buff just ran out. Well, dang it. I knew something felt weird. A slight touch of drag, a little extra wind on the wrong side of my sails. Yes, I got a green scroll. Dude, that was a lot of time spent just trying to survive the bat incursion. Oh, okay. Never mind, that's an adequate reward for all of that time spent. This is how I'm looking at it. I did well and the game is rewarding me with a doorway down. That's how I'd like to look at it anyway. Make space. Huh. And definitely need that. Do not want the sap in my face. Not interested. Don't want it in my face. Don't want it anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and just make all of the copper into bombs. Then I just automatically know I have 3 left. So when I choose to use one someplace like here... Nice! A staircase! Was there a lot of treasure up there? I guess I'll just keep the time so I can get down an extra level. I want the treasure if there was a bunch of treasure, but it's not worth it. Okay, so I got these boots. +2 defense, +1 immunity. I seldom remember to use the defense mechanism on my weapon, so I'm going to keep my +2 immunity in the thermal boots because that is going to work better for my playing style. And yeah, I will go offload some of this stuff, pop it over here, grab, will I grab the super meal? Why not? It's a really high luck day. Let's go for it. Let's go for broke. Let's use the only food I have that can give me speed. Take this, my 1 carrot, for extra food. I might be taking a whole lot of food down there, but I think it's a good bet. I really do. Just go ahead and eat it now before I completely forget how fabulous it can be. Move the other food over here, and let's roll. Oh, fabulous. And there's a ghost incoming. I couldn't have asked for a better day. No. Oh, come on. I can never get used to the fact that in this game, when you are facing a direction swinging this sword, for me, I can't change my direction while I'm swinging the sword. I cannot get used to that. So I'm always trying really hard to change directions and actually face the foe so that I can get it before it gets me, and it's just not happening. Oh, yes, it dropped 3 gold ore. That is valuable beyond belief. Yay! Oh no, I'm really happy about this. Oh, I got the blue dwarf scroll. Oh my gosh, this is a really good day to be in the mines. I'm so happy I went. I could have caught some serious fish, but I would not have been that happy about any kind of fish I could possibly have caught. I'm so happy. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll use the bomb. I only have 1 left. Okay, it was a good use. I got a staircase. It was a good... Oh no. Oh no, it's an infested level. Hold on, let me think. I can use a staircase, or I can keep my 100 stone for infinite profit potential. Well, not infinite, but, you know, I can use it for something at some point. Oh, I really want to use the staircase. Well, you know what? Because I have so much time left in the day, and I know I can increase my warrior skill, or whatever you call it. Yes! I think that's what I just did. It says you've got some new ideas to sleep on. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here. Oh no, I didn't even see how my health was down that far. I was paying attention to the energy for so long I forgot to check. Oh gosh. Oh, now I'm kind of wishing I'd... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I was kind of wishing I'd done the staircase instead. I really don't need you like that. I don't need you like that. I'm just gone. Okay. Oh no. No! A ghost, and I'm trapped. Oh, please no. No, no, no. And there's a free staircase right there if I can just get to it. Ooh. It was horrible. I was so stressed out, and then I saw the staircase and suddenly it was fine. If I could get to it. There was no guarantee. Oh. I can't believe I enjoy the dungeon part of this game so much. I was so happy with getting this game when I thought it was just going to be a farming sim. I had no idea it was going to be so much more. I was not excited for it. I was like, oh no, I have to go to the mines. Possibly because this is so closely related to Harvest Moon. And I was like, way cool. I get this when Harvest Moon wasn't available for me the way I wanted it. I really wanted something like that. But I was thinking, if this game is going to be very similar and clearly inspired by it, I was kind of expecting that I wasn't going to enjoy the mines here either. I never could have fathomed what it was going to end up being. Now I just love being in the mines. To the point where I think I'm going to stay in the mines tonight, even if we end up passing out. We wake up with full energy in the morning. I've got a little bit of food. I don't have anything else for making bombs. but I think it's worth it. I could run back and make it home, or I could go back in and see. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I am gonna see. Ooh. Oh no. I'm trying not to get slimed and become unable to move away at high speed. Oh shoot. Well, I just got 2 of the items that I need. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. And then I got a staircase. Cool. I can deal with it. Got 2 of the items I need for the winter bundle. So, I mean, that was a lot of work, but there was a bit of payoff. Yes. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I'll use it. I will use it. It's 1 a.m. Now's the time to rush. Now's the time when I have no idea if I'll be able to get out of here. This is the time to use my... Oh, yeah, my explosives. Oh, man. Okay. Yes, 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 yes! Oh, it's a free staircase. This is the best thing ever. I am so elated about this. Oh, I'm so happy. And I got a weapon. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'm probably gonna take it. And can't run home at this speed, but I do have enough time to basically take everything out of my inventory and then just decide what it is that I actually want to take back to the farm with me. So I'll leave the weapons. I do not need those. Take my basic and obvious tools. Always want those. I can take these to the museum. I wouldn't mind having all of my crops, so I can potentially make more seeds easily. This I will also take because I can put it in the community center, so that's a need. And then can't remember if I have any gold back at the farmhouse. If I do, I might be able to put it with that and make another gold bar. Do I need another gold bar right now? Meh. The heart wants what it wants. I don't think there's anything here I desperately need. I can make another mayonnaise maker. I might as well take all of the earth crystals, the frozen tear, take the quartz because I can sell that when I go get the geodes cracked, and I do think I'll get the geodes cracked. So yeah, I'll take that and the gold. I can leave the bug meat. I do not need that emergency food at the house. So I'll take the solar essence because I'll need that too for the community center. That looks like a good series of decisions. So I'm just gonna pop down here because why not? And see if I can crack one more geode or something. Yeah. Just bust one more thing open. Oh, wow. Yeah. It was copper and I would have liked the copper, but my inventory was full and I know why it was full and I'm down with it, so I'm going to accept that. Level up. Level 2 combat. Plus 5 HP. New crafting recipe. Life elixir. Sick. I'm into it. And my candle has gone out. And my tea warmer, I'm going to take a moment to fix that. My tea is going cold. But first I'm going to check and see. Okay, right, it's raining today. Wonderful. First I'm going to see what the weather and spiritual forecast are. Okay, sunny tomorrow. Would have liked 2 days in a row of rain, but whatever, I can deal. Neutral spirits. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what I plan on doing next. Neutral spirits. I can do anything. I could use today to go chop down a whole bunch of wood that I need. It's a very good idea to chop wood. Part of my strategy is to start chopping the wood down as early in the game as I can, because it takes a long time for them to resprout. They will grow back, but it takes a while. And the last thing that I want to do is put off chopping all of the wild trees that grow back. So for anyone who doesn't know, you have to replant the ones on your farm, But the ones that are growing anywhere else around town, they will just come back after you chop them down. The ones you start with. So I don't, that I've done this thing way too many times where I go, yep, that's right, I sold the rest of my spring seed making materials. How do I do this to myself and forget that I've done these things? This is amazing. I am so good at completely forgetting exactly the reason why I brought this stuff. No longer applies. Whatever. Yeah, the other trees around town resprout, and I sometimes just completely forget that what I actually need to do is get that wood so I can stockpile it all year. Then it gets close to winter and the trees don't grow during winter. So then I remember when it's around winter time and I go chop the trees because I really need the wood like crazy all of a sudden. And then they're just gone and they don't start regrowing until the next season. So I'm trying to keep literally everything conceivable in mind at all times. I think I've got enough stuff in here that it would be advantageous for me to spend some time taking it to the community center, emptying this box out. The backpack has 24 slots, but it's still not quite as convenient as when it has 36, so I might make some time for that today. And I don't need to water today, but I do need to run by the chicken coop. So I'm going to take the watering can, excuse me, more hiccups. I'm going to take the watering can just so that I can deal with that. And since I don't have any extra gold, I guess I will start making more iron bars. Yep, that seems like a reasonable plan at this point. Okay. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled in your new home. I'm writing to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing by and see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so? Pierre. Oh, Pierre. As soon as I can afford a few dozen boxes of your fertilizer, you can guarantee I'm going to save up to go someplace else and get it at a discount. I probably will buy some in all reality. I probably will. The recipes in the game have changed. Some of the recipes have changed, and I see myself buying a lot of fertilizer in my future. Jules, you're lucky I found you last night. ... Linus. Yeah, okay. Passed out, getting it going and coming. Thanks, Lili. I will recall. I should chop some trees and make one more mayonnaise maker as quickly as I possibly can. And then I can get as much of it baking. Yeah, I call it baking. I can get as much of it baking and percolating as I possibly can. Basically, if anything in this game goes into a maker or an incubator or anything else, I just kind of, this is my personal lexicon, I will refer to it as baking. Oh, it's baking. I gotta let my mayonnaise bake. I'm aware that it's not baking. I'm calling it that anyway. It's fun. Yeah, I'll have the space once for both of the eggs, once I lay down the hay. I'm gonna leave that rice. Some of the rice is already sprouted, but I want to leave it until it's all sprouted, and then it'll just be easier for me to pick it all up at one time. Alright, chickens are happy. We've had our fluffy fowl romance for the day. Might as well close it. They won't come out today, but who knows, I might forget to close it tomorrow. And this tree has finally grown up. I was waiting for that so I could go ahead and get it out of my strawberry fields. And finally plant more symmetrically. Now, I need to clear some space so I can make that mayonnaise machine. Well, I have 5 earth crystals. What am I missing? Oh, copper bar. Ugh. I think I have enough to make a silo right now. Maybe I should not make that mayonnaise maker today. Maybe I should go get the silo since it keeps raining and I only have 3 pieces of hay left. But I've got 2 chickens. So that means if it rains 2 more times, one of them is going to be a very, very unhappy little birdie. And then Shane will never forgive me. And neither will Marnie. And word will spread because it's a small town, and before you know it, everyone will be saying that I'm foul to the fowls, and there's nothing worse than that, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I will not make the maker today. Dang. Because I think what I need to do is run to Robin's. I think I have everything that I need. Silo is not that expensive. That is not a gold issue. I think the issue with me is that I always take so long to find a whole lot of clay, but I've just got clay sitting everywhere right now, so let's go for it. Okay, do not need watering can. Don't know what else I'm gonna do. So I'm not sure which tools to take. I'm thinking I should run around and forage. So I will need energy, but I might go, I have no idea what I should do. I have the cave carrots. What can I take for quick profit? I'll just sell the sap. I no longer need, wait, is that the 1 iron bar I need for here? That's right. So I no longer need that 1 iron bar in my inventory. And, just leave this because I can't sell that at Clint's anyway, and I'm planning on running to Clint's. So, yeah, might as well be thematic and put my hat on to protect my wee hair from the rain, because guess what? Hair in fabulous colors like this sometimes just doesn't like to be drenched all day from morning, noon, till night. In keeping with the theme of being fabulous and fly, we're going to take care of our super, super stylish, I don't know, fashion statement over here. I picked up a needless seed. In all reality, this is probably a good thing because I probably ought to be over here planting them. I'm going to plant that. And then I'm going to forage today. Apparently very, very slowly. Where's my... Oh, I do have my hoe, but I don't need it. I will pick... I'm probably not gonna... I don't want to sell any of that right now because I want to keep as much of it as I can for making seeds later, so I'm just actually going to leave it there. Well, actually, I will take this out of my inventory, so then I could grab the stupid crops. It's only 9:30. But I'm very aware that I very often make plans in this game and then just cannot get them accomplished because I accidentally do all of the things instead. So I'm trying very hard not to do that, but some of this stuff just kind of has to get done eventually. I need... Oh, I have a cauliflower over here. I'm going to need one later, so I have that there. And I can now use these to make even more seeds. Because why not? They're here. Let's utilize them. And might as well plant this too, I guess. No, that's not where I was trying to put that. How the heck did I get it all the way over there? Thought it was gonna land right before me. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the time to replace that 1 iron bar because I can and it seems wise. It's not lost on me that I could be using my copper to upgrade one of my tools. I just really think that the silo is the most... Do I have the copper? Finally, I've got my stuff together. Or at least I think I have. Okay. This ought to be good. I've got enough stuff to do at this point. I should be able to run around town accomplishing things without having to worry too much. Tuesday. New plan. Robin is not at work today because on Tuesday she has an exercise club in the store. I was going to run into the store and see that and be horribly disappointed. So instead of having that experience, I'm gonna leave all of my supplies over here in great disappointment. And I guess I'll go get the silo tomorrow. Shoot, I was looking at Tuesday thinking, what happens on Tuesday? Feels like something happens on Tuesday. No idea what was going to happen on Tuesday. Okay, so I won't do that. I can still go to Clint's. Ugh. It's fine. Slightly disappointed, but I'm so accustomed to being disappointed in this one specific way. Tuesday. She's not available. Marnie's not available. Not at their shops, anyway. But on the upside, Tuesday is one day where you basically always know where Marnie is going to be because she is going to be not at work. She's going to very decidedly be not at work that day, so you can go down and find her if you need to talk to her. I just did not need Marnie today. I needed Robin. Pierre says, "Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you?" Oh no, a strange, darkly cloaked visitor has arrived. Ahem, Morris says. He emotes, he expresses, "Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Joja Mart." 50%? Well, any takers? Woo! Yeah, it looks like he's got some takers. That's cold. That's cold. You walk into Pierre's place of business, his small town, small business, and hand out your own ads. It's worse than an ad. An ad says, "Come shop here." A coupon says, "Come shop here for amazing discounts that no one else can possibly give you." But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. Pierre. He can't possibly compare. It must be so difficult for you to lose your local customers like that, your loyal customers like that, says Morris. Can you blame them? Joja Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. What a scene to walk in on one day. I'm just trying to come in and sell my wares. That's so weird. It's Tuesday, and I don't see them. Maybe they're not here yet. Oh yeah, Caroline is entering the chat. Okay. They will begin their workout extravaganza soon. I'm going to sell this mayonnaise and remember what the heck my plan was for the day because that was pretty distracting indeed. Yeah. Pierre wants me to check his daily wallpaper and flooring selection. And I am going to check because even though I can't remember what the heck my current flooring is, I know I always want to upgrade it and turn everything into the most delightful place. Wait. It's still spring. I should still be spending bukus of bucks on parsnip seeds so I can continue upgrading my farming skill like crazy. Maybe I'll come back for that. I'm gonna first run down here, see what's on special at Gus Gus's Diner Delight. Diner of Delight. Oh, super meals. Oh no, that's speed buff. Dang it. I will basically put anything aside in order to get that speed buff in the early game. It's a worthy investment for me because I love being able to run around very quickly and get stuff done. I probably should have bought one of them so that I could run around right now very quickly and get stuff done. I wonder how much time I would waste. I'm kind of equidistant between Gus Gus and Clint Clint. But I have so many other places to go after I leave Clint's. So, yeah. I'm a bit further away from Gus Gus. But not that much. It's worth it. Oh man, I'm gonna come in. No, if I use it, no, that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have run back because I have so much energy. I don't wanna, I've got so much energy. And it's so expensive to buy more energy this early in the game. So I'm actually going to leave again and use the energy I have for other things and not use the speed buff. Even though the speed buff could make me more money, I would then be spending all that money that I'd have to make back. I don't think it's worth it. Ugh. How many geodes do I have? I have enough geodes to crack, or enough empty slots in my inventory that I can crack them all without having to take a break, even if I get a bunch of stuff for the museum. Nice. That's enough iron for a whole iron bar. Piece of marble, which I believe I can sell. I would kind of like to keep it because marble is so rare. But I don't need to use it for anything. And I've already put it, a piece of marble, into the community center, is not known, into the museum, so I'm going to sell that. Sell the quartz. I will sell one frozen tear. I could sell them both. I like to keep them because Sebastian loves one for his birthday, but I don't think his birthday is anytime soon, and I'm very interested in potentially getting that speed buff. So I am gonna... if I could put it into the museum. It might be more profitable in the long run to put it into the museum. That's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. Oh, another geode. Sick. I don't know what's in it. It could be one rock. It could be one tiny piece of stone, but sick nonetheless. I'm into it. Why not? There's a possibility that there's something fabulous and fly in there. Why not hope for the best? And prepare for the stone. Me. I kind of like these clumped together. I like that better. Put one of these someplace. Oh, cool. Got a reward. A painting I can't sell right now, but I like it in the long run, so oh, geode. Forgot that quickly. Yeah, I do like that painting though. I am a fan. I usually hang it up as soon as I get it, if I remember to do so. I wonder what the chances are that Joja's trash can has anything in it that's worth getting. I think the chances are weirdly slim. What if I should fish for profit? I don't think... I'm gonna run around and look for foraging. I think the best use of my time, excuse me, I think the best use of my time right now is to run for the foraging and just deal with whatever amount of profit I get. Get maybe a couple of those meals. I've never noticed how relaxing the rain is in this game before. I find rain to be relaxing no matter what. If I can hear that sound, I am into it. Ugh. Stonefish bait. That could be useful, but not even slightly right now. I wish I could remember if I had an oyster. Could swear that I did. Pretty sure I've got one in the box. I'm gonna have to start putting this stuff into the community center, not just because I can, and to clear space, valuable space, but because then, once it's in, I can quickly check, no matter where I am, to see what I've already filled in. So, nothing else. I'm not gonna buy anything from here. I'm not gonna buy any trout soup today. Let's see. Is there something I'm forgetting? I could sell this stuff, but I don't really want to sell it to Pierre. I basically would sell the carrots, but the carrots are such good food for running around in the mines. I want to keep them. So I think I'm just going to stand here and fish, see what I can catch. Just move this so that I can actually see how much space I have. See what I can catch, run in and sell it right before he closes. Yep, gotta catch something better than that. Seaweed is not gonna cut it. Excuse me. That's a much better catch. I just got an iridium flounder. Awesome. Awesome. And hopefully I can catch at least one more before he closes. And turn around and run like the wind in there and go make some more profit. Come on. One more bite. Just need one more. Oh no. No, I can't risk it. I can't risk it. At least I got the flounder. It's fine. Ugh. Let me see. Met Willie. I've talked to him. Who have I not met? Who in the world? Maybe Shane. And probably George. Come to think of it, I probably haven't actually met George yet. Have I? I have. I had a cutscene with him. That should count. Running the raccoons away. I've got to check. Oh, I already did check. Okay, fine, whatever. Need a hot drink. I need a hot super meal. I actually would like to have yet another hot super meal, but I'm guessing that's not going to happen today. Seriously thinking about buying a salad so I can go into the woods and use all of my energy chopping things and then just re-up very quickly, but I'd actually like to just run around town and gather a huge amount of salmon berries. You don't really use a lot of energy doing that, but it does take a long time to run and gather as many as you can. So I'm gonna keep that gold. Am I? Because if I get this, if I get the salad nice and early, you know, I'm gonna keep it because I'm undecided. Who did I not meet? Let's just say hello to everybody. It never rains in Calico Desert. That's where my friend Sandy lives. I wish I could have visited her today. It's important to me that people can eat healthy, delicious meals. Unfortunately, in today's world, that's not so easy for everyone, says Gus. Oh, I think that's new post-update dialogue. I've never seen that before. Hey Gus, give me another round, says Pam. Funny that I'm actually sitting here trying not to hiccup all day. No, I'm faking it so I can give Pamela her swang back. I don't know. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today. Something spicy. Oh my goodness, if you cook something new and exciting that's spicy with some eel in it, please give me some to share with you. Feel free to stop by my office if you're ever feeling ill, Harvey says. You're young though. You'll probably stay healthy without trying. Woo! I've got to tell you, for some of us who have lived complex lives, that line just hits you right in the chest when you least expect it. That is definitely a new line of dialogue on me. I have never read that one before. Whew. Wow. And let's run. It's salmonberry season. That is the only thing on my mind. Okay, it would actually kind of be nice to fish around here. If I can run around and gather all the berries today. Might take a little extra time for fishing. Since I brought my rod. Ugh, it would be so nice to be stopping to chop these trees. I might actually make the rounds. Say, you know what? I probably have time. It's a neutral luck day, but it's a rainy day. But it's a rainy day so you can catch different fish, but I don't really know what I need to catch today. I'm going to choose to use this time chopping trees, since I'm already just basically living in a state of constantly being out of wood, and that is just not sexy for me right now. I'm gonna go get more wood. And I think I'm going to just see if I can get all the trees in this one area and not worry about the rest. If I can clear the trees in one particular area, then I can know I already did that. The next time I'm out and I'm trying to figure out where to go, I'm clearing them in a pattern, and so I don't have to be concerned with missing any. And I know where to go in order to get the next ones. I think I can clear all of these and still run around and get a nice big fat stack of salmon berries for gifting Shayla until he loves me like that. And time to re-up the energy fields. Maybe I should have eaten the regular carrot. These, I mean, they don't give you the energy the regular carrots. Whatever, I'm going with it. I'm going to stick with these because it'll empty my inventory slot quickly, just in case I end up needing one, which I don't think I will. We'll see. I might chop trees in this area until 11 and then run, because eventually I am not going to have time to get all of these suckers. Taking a long time. Let me focus on them, so I can try to make sure that the rhythm actually works and I'm actually hitting the tree when I'm swinging my axe. Why not? I'll just... I'm gonna run over there and get those two trees, maybe. Should I? No, I think I should stick with plan A, chop until 11 and then run, because I don't know why I've specifically said 11, but oh, yes. Got some new ideas to sleep on. I have just increased my foraging skill. Was that an onion? No. Thought I saw a little patch. What I probably saw was one of these little dancing mushroomy patches in the ground. Something that looked possibly onion-like, but clearly wasn't. And not that much down here to pick, it turns out. I will come down around the middle. Is that? No. Yup. And go run back this way. See if there are any up in this tight corner past the wizard's domicile. Indeed there are. Oh no, what's in front of me? I'm going to find out rather quickly if I've actually got the time to get back to the farm after I grab all of these that I possibly can. Oh, I missed one bush, but I don't want to chance it at this speed trying to get back to bed. Could have passed out in the rain. Am gonna wake up with full energy because we have increased the foraging skills, so maybe it really didn't matter that much anyway. But whatever. I don't have a reason to regret it. Running back to the bed doesn't really make that big of a difference either way. At this point, it's more of a style choice. I'm gonna see if I can get this extra iron bar in there and still make it back to bed. Victory. Victory. Fantabulous. Alright. Level up. Level 4 foraging. +1 axe proficiency. +1 wild berry harvesting. Perfect timing. I need that right about now. I think that means that I now have a chance to get more berries per harvest. And new crafting recipe. Tapper. Well, it's a good thing that I got that since I randomly forgot that I didn't have the recipe yet and was going to make one the other day. It would have been so disappointing if I decided to make it and didn't have the recipe yet. But now I've got the new crafting recipe, the tapper, and the mushroom log, which is such a magnificent update. I adore that. It completely changes the game. Now you can sprout your own mushrooms. I think the whole mushroom cave or fruit cave debacle has been settled forever now. Because, I mean, yeah, once again, now it's just kind of a style choice because you could make a mushroom log, and I think it's really easy to make, too. And also got the wild seeds for summer. So, I'm feeling it. Made a wee bit of profit. It's 228 gold, which is enough to buy a salad. And I already had enough to buy a salad, so if I need to spend tomorrow using all my energy, boom, I can buy 2 salads without thinking about it. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday 17, halfway through the season. Yeah. Parsnips. Hope I remember to buy a whole boatload of parsnips before the season is up. They are seriously good for increasing your farming skill. I really want the farming skill for so many reasons. So, it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Again, I say sick, and I can plan something else for the day. Neutral spirits today. That would be another good day for running around foraging. Stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Pretty sure I read this already. Already know how to cook stir fry. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this... Can I put it up? No, I need this over here. Oh, I'm gonna move this. Do I have the... I do. No, that is not what I'm trying to do. I'm desperately trying to move this thing off of the wall. There we go. Oh my gosh. What? No, I did not just move it and then automatically put it back up. Oh, come on. It's just so funny. It's just so funny I'm laughing inside. I have more issues arranging furniture in this game. I don't know what the heck. I just cannot seem to figure this mess out. Okay. Clay for a silo, stone, copper. Should I take the seeds and actually accidentally made a wood fence post, not into it. Wasn't trying to waste my resources in this way, but whatever. I'll eventually need it. Hopefully I'll remember it's here. We'll make some mayonnaise. Well, I only have one maker. I'll make mayonnaise out of whatever I pick up out of the coop, actually. Put the seaweed away. I don't need the super meal right now. Full energy. I do need this. If I'm missing something, I'll just have to run back for it in a moment. And I will put all of the food over here. What am I missing? I don't have the dandelion, so still can't make more seeds. Whatever, might run into a patch of them today, who's to say? I'm gonna go ahead and make the copper bar. It'll be done very quickly, and then I can move on to the iron. And while I'm running around foraging, I could go to the community center, but then I thought I might be doing that yesterday and it didn't take place. Let's get on the grind. Slow but steady. Oh, okay. Boom. Yeah, you see, I like having that furnace right there, but I hate accidentally checking my mail every time I get near it. I'll make another furnace and I will block the mailbox. I do not have the copper for that now, but man, I'm pretty sure I'll remember when I do. No. Planted these seeds and they haven't even started to sprout. I know they'll sprout when it's time, but when I look at them, I know it was raining yesterday, so they definitely got watered, but when I look at them, I think I forget constantly that the spring seeds don't sprout the next day. So then I constantly wonder if I accidentally forgot to water them. Yep, they've all sprouted. Nice. I thought I heard a sound of water. I didn't drop one in the water, did I? I don't think I heard the sound of dropping one in the water. I think I just heard the sound of the water as an ambient background noise in the game. Oh, right. Big fat healthy mayonnaise. Yeah, I tend to forget that these spring seeds look like seeds for the first 2 whole days, so then I'm constantly thinking, wait, did I forget to water them? It was raining. There's no way to forget to give them water when water is everywhere in the entire atmosphere, betwixt each breath, beneath one's toes and atop one's head. There was no chance, so everything's fine. I'm more concerned about these strawberry plants anyway. I am not concerned with spring crops right now. There is plenty of time to miss 2 or 3 days and still be fine. Me reacting to that as if somebody else did it. Actually, I react to myself the same way I might react to anyone else. I might be actually a little more indelicate with myself because I know I'm not going to hurt my own feelings. So in reality, I might be kinder on the surface, nicer and sweeter, because you don't know, you might hurt somebody else's feelings with a slight, what are you doing? That's crazy. Why did you water it that way? Just gently said. There's no telling. Not going to bother me. I'm very accustomed to doing this stuff. I am so into the fact that this ancient seed is already planted. I was not even thinking about getting an ancient seed this early on. So happy about that. I always could run to Joja and get a bunch of parsnip seeds. It's just that for all of the lore of them having much better deals on food, I've never found that to be the case for anything I could need. So I am not Twitter-pated. I do not want to go down there. Knock the berry over there. I don't think there's any way I can pick that up now. Dang. So I brought my energy down. I think I'm gonna run to Gus Gus, see what he has to eat. I need to go to Robin's before I go anywhere. But if I go to Gus... No, that's not true. Because if I go to Gus first, I can see what he has. And if I'm not into it, I can just eat a super meal and run the rest of the town like the jewels. Oh, like Jules. Our wonderful protagonist. So that is exactly what I'm planning to do. I'm not gonna take my stuff to... What should I do? If I'm gonna run down there, I could swing by Robin's. I could also put a whole bunch of stuff into the community center, and then instead of foraging, I could just... Oh my gosh. Listen, I don't know if you can throw your axe away, but I just accidentally got way too close to finding out. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all of my tools in the other box because this one is way too full, and I'm gonna use the extra space. Not all of them, I'll take the hoe. Oh. And leave this too. And then I will just put a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't need that yet. I need these, but me. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna specifically take that one out so I don't forget why I have it. Separate that from the rest of the stack. I might as well put these in. I can put that in. I need 5 gold parsnips. Forgot. I'm gonna do that. I might as well do that. If I take the stones, I'm slightly concerned that I'm gonna just completely forget why they're even here. Because they're just gonna go into the other stack, but whatever, I'm gonna take it and try it. I don't need the anchovy. Ooh, instead of taking these, I'm gonna take these because I could just start building up to complete the crab pot. Okay. Yeah, that's a good plan. Go sell the one... No, I can't sell the mayonnaise. I'm gonna throw the mayonnaise in here. And then I'm gonna take even one more item to the community center. Catfish. And let's run. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I want to at least see if there's any foraging up here. I wonder if I can adjust the zoom in here. I usually adjust my zoom out so I can check for foraging at a much greater distance. And I did not think of that when I started this game. Robin. Hello, it's Robin. Could somebody bring me 25 pieces of wood? They need to be fresh. That means gathered today. Thanks. 200 gold on delivery. Robin, lucky you. I'm kind of planning on spending my life chopping a whole lot of wood over the next few days. Might as well chop you some of it too. Why not? Man, okay. I kind of forgot because I was busy talking about Robin to wait until she'd walked far enough away to not see me do that. It happens. Let's see. Wow, I just checked that Gus Gus's specials to see what he had that I might need. And if it's not something that I need, I will sometimes instantaneously forget that it even existed. I have no idea what I just saw in my conscious memory. I don't know what the special was. I might have to go back and check again just to make sure it's not actually something I need. No concept of what I just saw. My mind, if something is not imperative to me in that moment, will sometimes just excise the information and drop it along the way, like a little bit of flotsam, a little bit of jetsam, and it just keeps on bouncing. Ain't nothing to it but to not do it. Alright, so we've completed that bundle and we've opened up a new one. Kind of wish I'd thought of that because I have some stuff that I could use in these bundles, but whatever, I'll come back to it later. So, I've got 2 riverfish already. I mean, I kind of want to put them in order, but I don't really have them in order per se. There are only 5 things here that I know of that you can get without having a crab pot. So if I don't get them in order, like I like to fill them in order sometimes. I don't have to fill them in order, but I really like to place the stuff in there if I have the option, and I can't do it. So I was just busy analyzing that and making my peace with the fact that it's never going to be arranged exactly in the bundle as it is on the list. That doesn't always happen in my game anyway, but I really, really, really like it when it can happen. It's not happening this time. I'm just gonna go for it. Ugh. If I had bought that maple syrup, I would have been so close to finishing this bundle. All I would have needed is 1 purple mushroom for the mines, and I could have completed this whole bundle. But that is not the decision I made, so I'm gonna try to move on. It's not gonna work immediately, but within a few seconds I will have moved on and everything will be fine. Goat cheese away. I think this bundle used to be one of the hardest ones for me to finish, and now I think it's going to be pretty easy because now that I can make mushrooms on a mushroom log, I think I'm going to pretty much be choosing the fruit cave, the bat cave. Yeah, I think I've realized this before. I just said bat cave. I think I realized and I forgot that it's the bat cave, and that's got to be a Batman reference. 100%, I know it's a real thing. It's going to jump up, but I'm going to sit them down here. They're going to jump up to the beginning of the line, but I'm sitting X down here in order just because I can. Yeah, I know bats have caves outside of, you know, gigantic franchises, but I still think that's clearly a reference. I don't think there's a way to get away from it being a reference at this point in time. Okay, so now I can check here much more easily and see which stuff I've already got. And yippee-ki-yay, I have got an extra furnace. I will be using that. I can use that immediately because I can block off that place where I keep accidentally checking my mail every time I take a metal bar out of it. Epic. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work at Harvey's clinic. He says he likes having me around in case his medical equipment goes haywire. Maru says. I mean, it is a really good aside. And she spends all of her days working with the chemistry anyway. And then if anything goes wrong, her robotic genius can kick in line. I don't want to shop right now. I want to construct a farm building right now. I desperately need to construct a farm building right now. Where? Ah, there we go. I don't think there's anything I want to move right now. See, you can move the farmhouse now, right? You can move the farmhouse now. Now, I can't tell you that there's any place else where I'd rather have the farmhouse, because really, I find it to be extremely convenient when you run back into your lot with your tail on fire because it's 1:50 a.m. and you're trying to get to bed before you pass out and lose bukus of gold. I love that it is so close to this entryway, and I find that it's usually close enough to this entryway that I can get to bed on time. And it's close enough to this spot right here where if you need to warp in from someplace, still I can get to bed. I might move it over a little bit. I mean, I guess at this point I could put it anywhere on the whole farm, but there it is. That's the magic. I can pick this baby up and put it anywhere at this point. I could have a waterfront property. Or I could put it slightly downwind of my chickens for some insane reason I can't begin to fathom. I could put that house anywhere. The power. The power. I'm not going to. I'm probably gonna, if I were to put it anywhere, I'd probably slide it just about right over here, simply so that I can use this space for growing trees or putting something up like, I was gonna say silos. I tend to like to have about one silo. I build one silo, and I try to have a barn or a coop available that's not fully upgraded so that I can chop the grass. It goes automatically into the silo. Then instead of building repeated silos to fill up, you can just go into the unfully upgraded barn or coop and draw out the hay, and you can just store it in a box, a simple wooden box you made with 50 pieces of wood. I'm thinking about putting it right here just because I can. I could put it here. I like that it kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the farmhouse is 9 squares wide, 5 squares deep. Unless you count, I mean, the mailbox creates a 10th square in that one spot, and in front of the front door you've got a 6th square in that one spot, but the majority of it is 9 by 5. So since it's slightly uneven in that way, oh, that's so weird. I can't believe I can finally move the farmhouse. Now that I'm moving it, I might be kind of just attached to the fact that it was already sitting there. Seriously, I'm slightly silly with power. I have always wanted to be able to move this thing, and now I can. I'll move it over actually a little bit, because I have never seen this done before, and I just can't believe that I have this as an option. No, I don't like it that close. It's closing off that walkway. See, if I put it here, then the peak lines up with that, which I kind of like. And I've got space here for planting trees if I want to. It'll be weird though, because I really like having the horse. I love that once you get the stable built, it is built so that it fits perfectly right on this side of the house. It looks like it's made as one part of the house. So I might end up coming back. Man, it's going to be really fun when I run back onto this lot forgetting that I have moved the farmhouse. I might end up coming back later and moving it over a little bit so that I have space for the stables on that side. Or I could leave space to make a walkway so that I can get through in a pinch. But then I still don't have the stable attached. This is so weird. Where does it actually look nice? I'm just going to put it over here simply because I can. And that's bonkers. I always wished that you could do this. Now you can do it. I love it. Okay, let's build silos. Where should I put this that will not block everything in my way forever? I really don't need it any place specific. I kind of just want it anywhere at this point, someplace nearby, so that I can know when it's done. And if it's right here, I'll see it when it's done. I'm gonna put it there. That's huge. I'm gonna put it there and see how much it blocks things visually. I like to plant trees there, but I just moved the farmhouse, partly citing the fact that I can plant trees in that whole space now. So let's go for it. I can put bukus of trees over there. Oh man, it's kind of making me want to just at least get one kind of floor. If I get the flooring though, then all of a sudden I don't have enough. I'll spend 100 and I won't be able to go get 2 salads. I want to go buy 2 salads. So I'm not going to get that today. And there's nothing I need Robin for other than that. Well, I'll need her after I get my wood cut. Until then, everything's fine. So I'm just going to sort of, let's talk to Demetrius. Demetriu, nice to see you, darling. What's up? You're probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? I am trying to, yes, it's part of my goal. Maybe I'll stop by your place someday and check it out. I do hope you stop by my place one day and check it out. And I hope you stop by with bells and bats on, my friend. Hope you stop by with both bells and bats on. So I'm gonna, just run around here. Grab some berries. I can't remember if Linus likes salmon berries. This is a great gift, thank you, he says. Linus likes salmon berries. I don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry. You know what? You're speaking my language, and I fully understand. Nice to see you. Off I go. You give it time, baby cakes, because the longer you give it, the longer I can give it without you noticing that I am doing so. It works for both of us. Yeah, I'm gonna run everywhere and pull all of these berries, and I really wish I had my axe right now, but whatever. It saves me some time, because if I had my axe, I'd be cutting all the trees, and then I'd probably somehow find a way to manage not to get home on time, because I just moved the farmhouse just because I can. Ugh. Yeah, I could use this as an opportunity to take all of this stuff back to the house. All of this random stuff that definitely, desperately does not need to be here. I'm gonna do that. And I'll take the boots, because I've got a dresser in the house. I can put the boots away someplace that makes sense. Alrighty then, let's run back. Go back behind the house and see what I can get berry-wise. I picked the ones by here. I did not get the ones by here. If I'm all the way out here, I might as well pick them up. Thought I was gonna get those as soon as I finished speaking to Demetrius. Gonna leave them alone. They're having a nice date. I'm here for it. They are putting the work in. I think it's a beautiful thing. Excuse me. It really is, though. It's so cute watching them out there spending time. Ah, I love that. Just have somebody you want to stand there. People say the important things in life are the simple things, and then they list stuff like love as being a simple thing. And I'm not gonna lie, they're like, oh, the small things in life. Having someone who can sit with you and talk. I actually think that's kind of a big thing. I've had different experiences in life. For me, it has been a big, rare, beautiful thing to have someone with whom I can really relate and I can get along, so that informs my decisions. But still in the abstract, I think when it comes down to it, it's not a little thing. It's not a little thing to have love. It's not a little thing to have someone you can truly love, who can truly love you. I think that's amazing. I think all of the stars have had to align. I believe, because I live that way and I've done it even when it's not even slightly pleasant, I believe you can treat people with love. There's a spirit of love, there's a way that you do it, but when it just clicks and it's special and it just feels like it's meant to be, this is a friend I'm supposed to have, this is a person I intend to love for the rest of my days, I think that's a really massive thing. So I guess in a way, although I agree in the general subject matter, I kind of think the most important things in life are the humongous ones. There is nothing like meeting someone and just knowing there is no foreseeable reason for me not to want you in my life, literally forever. I think that's huge. So I see that simple mention in the game. of Robin and Demetrius standing out there having their regular dates, and they do have their regular dates. They're out overlooking the property, and they are at the saloon, and they're dancing. They're having activities together. They're being friends. They're out there talking. They're putting in the work. And I love that reference too. So I'm going to sit down this furnace, and I'm going to make 2 iron bars. And I don't know, I should move this furnace, because what I want to do, I'm going to move it right now, because I know what I'm going to want to do later is fill this whole area with trees. I'm going to get silly with it just because I can. Let's ship this mayonnaise. Do not need this right now. Why did I? So I forgot what I was doing, and I pulled the... Yeah, because I was busy thinking about the grandeur of true love. Pulled the watering can. That's the last thing I need right now. One extra random thing. Cat. That startled me a little. I did not realize that that was a cat for a second. Okay, let's run. I forgot to get the salads? What? I was gonna go chop a bunch of trees. Ugh. Do I have any emergency food so I don't have to go buy salads and spend all that time running down there? What have I done? I'll eat the carrots, and I'll take the salmon berries, because that's what I'm going for. So why not? I'll take the green bean, because I mean, it's a high quality green bean. Actually, the cauliflower is very good too. I'll take those. We've got a lot of food. I do not have to run down to Gus Gus's to start chopping trees. I'm gonna run, get some of this out of my way. Really, really, really wish I'd picked that up, but whatever, I'll pick it up later. One tiny bit of fiber down there. I am going to consider taking a break for a few minutes soon, but I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be the end of this day, because my mind is kind of hooked on this concept of continuing what I have done and seeing how it works tomorrow. But I'm planning for a break for a few minutes soon, and I'll figure out what's up. Okay, so I can get back down here and start chopping these trees down. Carry my pattern over so that I can in fact clear this area. It took me a couple days, but whatever, it's not going to make a huge difference. Chances are very good that by the time these trees have grown back, oh, right, the wood for Robin, forgot. Chances are very good that by the time the first batch of trees has grown back, I'm not going to have already run down here desperately seeking more trees and lamenting the fact that this group hasn't had time to grow yet. Eat that just because it's only one and it clears a slot. And see what I missed tree-wise. Oh, well, forgot about the onions, but dang, look at that. There is a patch of them. Nice. If I were to keep these, I would have the ingredients for the salad. I could stockpile them for, oh right, more berries. I could stockpile them for long enough that when I finally do actually get a kitchen built, I'll be able to make my own fresh salads at the place at the house. But I probably won't, because I probably want the gold from them more. We'll see. It does seem like it would be rather cost effective to be able to make my own giant stacks of salad. Truly do not know. Well, that's unusual. I can see some bright red berries over there, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really creepy. It's like I can see 2 berries, and it's like there's a giant, creepy, haunted hamster over here with 2 red eyes staring at me. I'm not loving it. It's fascinating. Ah, that's why it looks that way. I thought this outer circle was the bush. The outer circle, oh my gosh. Why in the world am I not hitting this tree? I'll chop these 2 trees and I won't chop anymore because I need to run to get back to the house. The outer circle was looking like the bush, so those looked like eyes. That wasn't the bush. Now I see. Oh. That was so bizarre. I never think of hamsters as being horrifying, but that was creepy. I mean, they can be horrifying when they get into a mood, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like to be bitten by any creature of any size for any reason that has to do with ire. And hamsters, what the heck? Whoa! I just got 200 gold and a leprechaun hat? I thought I saw something over there. I swear in an earlier game I came across a leprechaun hat and then I never saw one again, and I thought, did I make that up? It must have been sitting in a pot of gold. Maybe it was there in the middle of it. Oh, I forgot not to chop any more trees. No, I don't think I can make it back now. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh my gosh, the leprechaun hat just completely startled me and I forgot all my plans. Oh, I probably didn't have time anyway. I'm not gonna make it back at all. I'm just gonna harvest. Forage. I'm gonna forage as much as I can from this tiny area before probably Joja this time finds me and charges me. No. Well, I guess now I don't have to find out if I was gonna remember where the farmhouse was in time. Had this whole plan. I was not going to pass out. How much energy? Half energy. Ugh. Woke up with half energy. No. I'm gonna wear this hat. This hat is the flyest thing right now. It looks so good with the hair. Oh my gosh. That is bonkers. It's like, I feel like I'm looking at a St. Patrick's Day, like a St. Patrick's Day illustration of Slash. This is what vibe I'm getting. I love this. This is so funny. Now all of a sudden, the aqua boots are making even more sense. Yes, it's going to rain tomorrow too. Awesome. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. I'm trying to figure out if today is yet another salmonberry day. Okay. Because if it is, even better. All the better to forage for you, my dear. Ah, refreshing rain. A farmer's best friend. When it rains, you don't have to water your crops. I know. Use this to your advantage. Oh, believe me, I'm using this to my advantage. That deal is done. Now, what in the world? Should I keep the onions? Keep the onions out of sheer sense of whimsy. Keep the onions and just see what happens. I don't need the profit right now. I want the profit, but I can always sell them later. Just kind of doesn't matter at all. It really does not matter at all. Let's see. Take all of the seeds. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna putter around the farm foraging or what. Why? Let's see, I need 1 copper bar to make another mayonnaise machine. I can easily make another mayonnaise machine right now and expedite this profit margin. It's been sluggish. Let's speed that baby up. Yeah, Linus found me apparently. Man, he's talking about how he doesn't trust me. He keeps finding me out there passed out in the middle of the night all the way across the world. Yes, I just increased my farming skill. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. Cool. Now, which crops do I need for quality? No, it's never cauliflower. For some reason, I constantly think I can use cauliflower in the quality crops bundle, and that is not it. I need huge amounts of parsnips. I really want to get those parsnips because if I cannot get at least 4 more golden parsnips, I have to get the melons, the pumpkins, and the corn at gold quality if I'm going to have a chance of completing the community center this year. And again, that's not my main goal, but I am not going to be hurting if it happens anyway. I would not be mad at that. Oh no, I really want to put that here, but I also don't want to chop down a tree in the prime of its life, so I'll just put it here. And then I'll just have to walk around and deal with all this stuff. I can deal. Whatever, it's actually kind of cute with a tree planted in between. I might just plant some trees there and go tree maker, tree maker, tree maker. It could be really, really cute. I was gonna just make a row of makers eventually, but this might be much, much prettier. Although I will still probably chop the tree because resources. Need resources. Here we go. Man, am I glad I've got Robin out here building that silo today. I have 1 remaining piece of hay. I was going to have to start spending some serious moolah to feed these chickens very, very soon. And I am trying very hard not to have to do that. Why am I running that way? Because I have to feed the chickens. Because happy chickens make bigger eggs. Ooh. I said hello to Peanut and Hazel. Forgot my dear sweet Peanutty buddy and my sweet adorable little Hazely poo. Hazel's eyes. Hazel eyes. And Peanutty. McFuddy-duddy. I guess my plan is to sell all of the cauliflower. I don't know why I forgot I just went in there. I got the eggs here. Let's do this. My plan is to sell all of the cauliflower that I just got because I really don't need it for much of anything else. And I kind of wanted to plant 1,000,000 trees right here. I don't know how many will fit or if this is a good place to start, but I guess I'll just start plopping them down and move on with it. No, I'm trying to get them. What did I do? Is that every... Oh, that was every other square. Oh, I thought I put one down in the wrong spot. Okay, this is not going the way I need it to. This is not working the way I wanted. I seem to have forgotten how to aim. Yep, apparently I've forgotten how to aim. They will grow if they're right next to each other, but I kind of want to control how they grow and make it as easy for me. Why is this so hard for me right now? I want to make it as easy as possible to constantly be chopping them down and then replanting. As soon as one grows up, I want to be able to chop it down and replant. I hope this row doesn't get in my way, though. There is a good chance that that row right there is going to get in my way. I thought that it should be landing right in front of my feet, but it seems like it's landing directly under my feet a good amount of the time. Kind of hate that. Okay. And this is one thing I think is definitely easier on PC. Between PC and console Stardew Valley, since I've played it on PC and had a good amount of time, I don't think either one is better. I think it's an issue of preference, and interestingly enough, I'm not sure I even truly have a preference because like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's way easier for me to water, for instance. It seems like I'm not particularly good at watering on the console, but it seems to be easier on PC. because of the way the controls work and being able to use the mouse instead of using everything to turn the whole character around on the controller. But then something like planting all of those seeds, it just kind of slows me down a lot because I have no idea what I'm doing half of the time, and my progress is just impeded to the point where I just don't even know what to do next. I'm so busy thinking about how hard it was for me to line those seeds up perfectly that then I just kind of forget the rest of my plans and I end up just making a run for it. Okay. One more day of salmon berries. I wanted to get to Clint's before he closes. But I am gonna run around and forage lightly. No, actually, maybe I should take some more stuff up to the community center. I'm going over there, I might as well. And I got a dandelion, so I can make even more spring seeds and plant them today. And change that mayonnaise out. I'm gonna do this. And this. And this. And no, I have 2 dandelions. But only 1 horseradish, so it doesn't matter anyway. Eggs. I could swear I have 2 tiny eggs I wasn't even gonna bother with until I'd made the others. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take both of them, just in case, because I am gonna need some kind of food at some point. If I'm going to also chop wood. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this late in the day to do it, I think. But right before everyone closes is probably a fairly good time to start using the speed buff food. There we go. Boom. Away we go. Man, I wish I brought some extra iron. I'm trying to get everything done that I can possibly get done as quickly as I can possibly get it done. I ran back to get the stuff for the community center and forgot? No. Okay. Ooh, Pam's birthday. I could chance meeting her tonight and giving her the gold parsnip that I have, or I could keep it knowing that I'm already up 1 for the 5 I need for the community center. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow because I have absolutely no idea what's the better option right now. I am not going to be concerned with it. I will sell all of these. And before I spend anything, see what Gus's specials are. Because man, if he's got something like spicy eel, and I've spent all my dough on parsnips, I'm gonna be extremely unhappy for a good long while. Okay, nothing to worry about at all. Go crack the geode. And then possibly run right back. I mean, it landed in the landed in the water. I was gonna see if I could magnetize it from the other side of the bush. That must be some exceptionally thick water. Those berries took some time to sink. I'm concerned. You know what? I blame Joja. Joja has probably thickened the local water beyond compare and beyond sense. Actually, come to think of it, I think the berries should have floated anyway. No, that problem might have been a problem with the berries. I take it back. That's probably also Joja's fault. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably somehow also their fault. They probably have got so many different pollutants in the Stardew water that the berries are sucking it up as they grow, and then they just sink once they're plucked. I think we can still keep this on Joja. I think it's still all their fault. I think that their cola can apparently treat your halitosis, and the berries, based on what I've just seen, might be able to cause it in the first place. Who is to say? Something is clearly wrong. can't remember if I've kept a sea urchin. So I'm only gonna sell one. I really want to sell them both, but it doesn't matter either. I'm just gonna end up doing whatever I can do. I need to spend basically all of this on parsnips. It's not gonna be an extremely exciting thing to buy. Ooh, largemouth bass bait. So what if instead of spending 3 grand on parsnips, which is absolutely bonkers, that is a lot of parsnips. What if instead of spending almost 4 grand, actually, on parsnips, I actually just buy the fiberglass rod, and then I can start catching some better, more expensive fish, and increasing my fishing skill. I mean, if I do that today, then I'm down extra money I could have for the saleswoman in the woods. I think it's not wise to do that. I was just about to buy all the largemouth bass bait. You catch those pretty easily anyway, but I don't have a rod that takes bait. I think I should leave both of them alone because I have no idea what she's going to be selling tomorrow, and if she's selling a truffle, oh man, I need to not buy parsnips today, because if she's selling a truffle and it costs me 4 grand, I'm going to be really, really upset that I just spent 4 grand. Okay, that's rearranging all of my plans. Back to just running around foraging. Ugh. I still definitely have enough time for all the parsnips to hatch, though. Before the end of spring, it's just, ugh. It's gonna really put the grind on, because I really, really, really want to get the gold parsnips. So it lowers my chances of being able to see, oh hey, I didn't grow any gold ones, and then buying more and growing some later. Ugh, Emily says, I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. I am farming in the most sustainable way I can possibly see, and believe you me, I am trying to get better and better as I go. This is my commitment to the valley, and to you, and your wonderful, wonderful hair. How do I know? I have a strong gut feeling, she says. I honestly think this is the stuff that people hate about her when they're going on about how much they can't stand Emily and she's crazy. She has a strong gut feeling about how the valley grows. And after saying that, I'm going to go ahead and say I relate to her more when she says that. I'm a strong gut feeling kind of person. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it's never done me wrong. And I'm going to leave it at that. Also, I have had blue hair. It hasn't quite been that shade of blue, but again, it's another style choice. It could just as easily have been me running around talking about how I've got a strong gut feeling about things with blue hair and a big smile on my face. I just realized this. Fantastic. Yeah, but I like Emily. I don't see anything about Emily to dislike. She went out of her way to save a bird that needed help. She brings something unique to the valley. She's not kind of running around doing things in the way everyone else is. She's talking about being interested in having her health and living a long life. I literally just don't see anything to dislike at all. Of course, I've never played any routes of the game where I've married any of these characters. For all I know, there's some exceptionally irritating dialogue that comes once you marry one. Still don't know that. Perhaps one day I'll marry Emily and find out. But it's really more likely that I will completely forget that romance is even a thing because I'm so busy running around trying to grow more and more strawberries each and every year. If I start chopping these trees in this area, I wonder how long that's going to take. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll go for a patch. I'll go for the patch that's in line with that walkway down there and then just see what happens. Oh. And then the upside to clearing all of this is it will not take me so long to get around when I'm running through the forest and running into absolutely all of this prime foraging that is in my way every single step of the way. I will have enough wood to make any amount of mayonnaise makers for a good amount of time. No. Did I just forget to take Robin her wood until it is too late to go meet her? I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to see what Robin's schedule is, since it is so early in the game. And I would really, really like to make that money, since it's just sitting there waiting to be made. I'm going to look it up and see what her schedule is. On Thursday, spring 18, so it looks like on Thursday, spring 18, she has her regular schedule. So, she is already in the house and it is too late to go make the money. Cool. That's fabulous. 200 gold. Free money right there. Just made it, but I totally forgot. Oh well. Take this down so I can see the stuff I actually need to be watching right now. If I eat the speed buff food right now, I can't use it in an emergency in the mines. I don't know if that matters. I'm basically just going to be running right now, and I need both the energy and the speed, so in lieu of having spicy eel that also gives me the luck buff, I just try to keep anything I have that gives me speed for a high luck day in the mines, but it just literally doesn't matter to me right now. I think I'm going to take a break for a little while at the end of this day and come back and then figure out what else to do and maybe finish out this week. I'm not sure. Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. I still think I'm a Sunday start calendar kind of person, so for me finishing out the week should end on a Saturday, but the way the schedule works in this game, it should be at the end of Sunday. We shall see, but I'm definitely going to take a break in a moment and stretch my legs and stand up and move around and then come back and see what else I'm going to do for the rest of the day. And I think, I don't know how many of these trees I should chop. Chop until 11 without worrying about it and then figure it out. Because if I chop until 12, I should still have enough time to run around and get back to the house. What can I eat? Well, basically brought those. That's what they're here for. Let's pound some berries. Eat a little more. I don't think you can cut these bushes down anymore. Back in the day, I used to sometimes I would cut down the bushes that were on the farm. I don't know if you can cut down the ones, I'm not sure if you could ever cut down wild bushes. I never really was trying because I just didn't need to. I never got to the point where I was seeding things throughout wild areas in the game. That just took way too much. I wouldn't want to take the time to run around and gather all that stuff. I know some people will plant, not plant, but yeah, like planting trees or putting makers absolutely everywhere and using all the wild space, but that I tend to find a way to play this game that is so overwhelming without doing that, that the last thing I want to do is add that to my plate. That would just not be fun for me. That's just me finding a new way to stress me out. And I am not playing this game to stress me out. I'm playing it to unstress me out. So I've never really tried to clear a lot of space. I didn't really have a reason to clear a lot of space. I like the way everything's set up anyway, but I used to sometimes chop down bushes that were on my farm to make space for other things. And I could absolutely swear that the other day I tried to chop down a particular bush behind the farmhouse, and I could not chop it down. So I don't know if that's because of the particular bush that it was. Maybe some in some areas can be cut down and others can't, but I thought, is this a new thing with the update? Because I can't 100% say I love that. I just don't understand it. It's not like I always need to chop the stuff down, so it's probably not going to have a huge impact on my game, but it impacted me in that moment. I was not feeling that in that moment. Yeah, it's so weird to have those crops not lined up with the house. I've always had that front patch right in front of the house with all of the crops. Now it's just not there. Now the house is all the way over here. Now I'm running so far away to do that. Oh, I've got to take these things into account. And speed buff just ran out. Sensational. It actually is kind of sensational. It ran out in absolutely perfect timing. I think I have time to plant more spring seeds. Oh, no. For some reason I thought I had a horseradish. I still don't have a horseradish, so it just doesn't matter at all how much time I have for that. Well, never mind. Just run to bed. Oh, the cat. Oh my gosh, I thought the cat was blocking my way. Not quite. Not quite. Almost was, but not quite. Okay. Level up. Level 4 farming. +1 watering can proficiency. +1 hoe proficiency. I can use both of these things, believe me. New crafting recipe. Iron fence. Preserves jar. And basic retaining soil, which I basically will never need or use, but whatever, I like having it and I like increasing my skill. So I'm going to let this day save, and then I'm going to pop away and maybe take like a 15-minute break. Again, I'm thinking definitely more than 5, somewhere around 15. Let that save. Run out of bed. And I will be right back after this short break.